Hey, Amy. Cool weather is upon us, and I know you like to be comfy and cozy during, through the cool weather months. And a great way to accessorize for that cool weather is with a scarf. Scarves are really hot in the fashion industry today, and we have some great scarves to choose from here at the House of Flowers that we sell. Today I'm going to be showing you a couple ways to tie some interesting knots for your scarves. And today we have Shelly with us, and she's going to be my model. I'm going to tie on her. So to give you some different ideas, the first one I'm going to start with is called the slip knot. It's a pretty standard tie that you have probably seen a lot. Basically going to loop your scarf over your hand, and this is actually going to come around your neck. You're going to pull the loose ends through and then just fluff it out. And this works great under a jacket or over the top of a shirt like Shelly's wearing. And that's a pretty basic tie, but just still interesting to know. The second one we're going to be doing is called the fake knot. And a thin scarf works good for this one, but you can use a thick one too. Basically going to tie a knot in one end of the scarf, a loose knot. You're going to loop it around your neck, pull one end through that knot, tighten it up, and you can have it as tight as you want. You can have the knot higher up on your outfit if you want, or down low. Just another fun way to tie your scarf. Another way is called the ascot, and I'm just kind of showing you all the different scarves we have here at House of Flowers. This one you're basically going to loop around your neck. You're going to kind of hold it in a cross, and you're going to kind of pinch it between your fingers. One end is going to loop around, typically 3 times, so it really tightens that knot so it doesn't loosen up on you. That loose end, you're going to pull through, and you're going to fan it out, and it kind of gives that effect of an ascot, say for a tuxedo or a jacket that a man wears. But for women's fashion, this is a really nice one to wear under a jacket if you blouse it out. Untie it here. Another great way is called the layered knot. This one you're basically going to start by pasting it around the neck the other way, bringing it forward. You're going to loosen up this top knot. You're going to tie a tight knot that's going to go underneath that first loop that you made, and then that top loop just sort of hangs over and camouflages that knot. So that's called the loose knot. This one is another interesting one. It's called 4 hands. It's going back to that first standard knot that I told you called the slip knot, but it's a little bit more complicated. You're going to loop it over your hand, bring it around the neck, and you're only going to take one of the ends, bring it through. You're actually going to twist this and bring through that second end. So it gives you sort of a braided effect for your scarf, which is fun to sort of wear outside of a shirt to see the detail in it. That one's called the 4 hands knot. There's the row knot, which is a fun one. I'm actually going to use a different scarf here. So this one you're just going to place around the neck. And this one can be as high or as low as you want it to be. You're just going to start out with a basic knot. And you're going to leave some space, and you're just going to keep building knots all the way down the scarf, but leaving a loop in there. So it kind of gives another rope effect, and that's called the row knot. And this is a really fun scarf because it has some shimmer in it. Adds a little sparkle to your outfit. I'm going to go back to one of these thinner scarves. This one's called the rosette, which is a really fun one. Again, just around the neck. And you're actually going to tighten this. You're going to twirl it and spin it. You're basically twisting it up until it starts to curl on you naturally. So when it starts to curl on that, you're going to kind of just go with that. You're actually going to make a rosette out of the knot. Take the loose end underneath and just sort of fan it out. And that's called the rosette. Another fun way to wear in a shirt that, if you have a nicer shirt with more detail, this kind of holds up to your neck a little bit. So that's called the rosette. The last one is called the chain knot. Pretty easy one. You're going to start in the front of the neck, go around, come back. You're going to do a simple twist, go back around the neck, and tie it in the back. And this one works well under a jacket, especially if you're having a high collar on that jacket. And it's nice to have the tails hang out at the end. So that's the last one. That's called the chain knot. So it gives you some different ways of using a scarf. please stop at the House of Flowers. We have a great collection, and hope to see you soon. Back to you, Amy.